The following is a production of the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network. Ottumwa Bulldog basketball is on the air here on your news and information leader, 1240 AM and 102.7 FM KBIZ. Our coverage of Bulldog basketball is made possible thanks to these sponsors. Mark and the team at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa. By Cole Palace Cafe and Books. By Community First Credit Union. By Shannon and the team at Dixon's Floors and More. By Family First Chiropractic. By Lisco of Fairfield. By Josh, Brenda, and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. By Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. By Ottumwa Community Schools, where we engage, educate, and empower every student every day. By Ottumwa Regional Health Center. By Dr. Dwayne Petrito and the team at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. By River Community Credit Union, where everybody knows your name. By River Hills Community Health Center. By Slayton Polaris. And by Sonic Drive-In, North 63 in Ottumwa. Now, let's get you to the court with the voice of your Ottumwa Bulldogs, Jason Van Arkel.
Ottumwa High Basketball is on the air. Happy New Year, everybody, from the gymnasium at Des Moines North High School tonight. Jason Van Arkel reporting. Annie Argo is our on-site video producer. Brandon Drew, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. It's the first basketball doubleheader of 2021 and the first Metro Conference games of the year for your Ottumwa Bulldogs as they take on the Polar Bears of North. A very interesting matchup in both games tonight because for Ottumwa, well, for the Ottumwa girls anyway, it's game number 6. For the Ottumwa boys, it'll be game number 7. But for Des Moines North, the season opener for both their girls and boys squads, as they were unable to play along with the rest of the Des Moines Public Schools in the month of December because their students were in 100% virtual learning, which meant no activities. But once all schools went into winter break and the dead period was over, the Des Moines basketball teams were able to practice, and the Des Moines School Board voted to put the students into hybrid learning, so they're at least in class some of the time each week, at least for now, and so we can play basketball in the Metro Conference. All right, let's look at this girls matchup tonight. Ottumwa comes in at 0-5, still looking for its first win of the season, and the Bulldogs are a little short-handed tonight, not in the starting lineup, but off the bench, as both A.J. Van Manen and Chloe Bradley have come out of the winter break in quarantine due to COVID concerns, so not available tonight. The Ottumwa basketball team had a couple of shots to get that first win in its last 2 games before winter break. They were close going into the fourth quarter against Fort Madison, close going into the fourth quarter against Oskaloosa, and both times it was they were undone, I should say, in the fourth quarter. They were outscored by Fort Madison 19-5 in the fourth, and then 20-13 by Oskaloosa in the fourth quarter. So the Bulldogs getting better, but they need to figure out a way to finish games now. And Coach Vandenberg told me that they spent most of winter break focusing on themselves and on their fundamentals, in part because it's hard to prep for Des Moines North because they haven't played a game. There's no tape on them, not even an accurate roster for them on the Varsity Bound website. Speaking of Des Moines North, their head coach is Haywood Boston. He's in his 8th season here at North, his 24th overall as a head coach. Now, his first 6 years, remember, he took over a North program that was not good. In fact, hadn't won a game in a long time, and he went 0-21 each of his first 2 years, and through 6 years, he only had 10 wins. Then last year, North won 8 games, including a win over Ottumwa on December 20th of 2019, when North won 40-31. Bulldogs had a real bad night offensively, and the player that's become a difference maker for Des Moines North, Lafina Campbell, had 16 points. And then the one who doesn't get as much attention, but maybe more dangerous, Ehari Aromo, had 12 in that game. And that snapped a long winning streak for Ottumwa in the series. It was the first time the North had beaten Ottumwa since 2008. Now, in the rematch on February 1st of last year, Ottumwa won 65-49. That game was a 1-point game going to the fourth quarter, but the Bulldogs pulled away. Casey Nickerson had a huge night that night. He had 7 3-pointers, and Ottumwa avenged that loss. But of course, all the top contributors from that Ottumwa team last year graduated, and this new look Bulldog team trying to reinvent itself here. But they do have the advantage of having played 5 games. North has not played a game. They still have Of course, Lafina Campbell, Harry Romo, and Nyamaku all averaged in double figures a year ago. They are a bit turnover prone, and that could be exacerbated, I should say, in an opener. So the Bulldogs may look to turn turnovers into points tonight and find a way to get a win. Both these teams are playing with short rosters. Ottumwa without Van Manen or Bradley, only 8 players in uniform. North looks like they only have 7 in uniform tonight, so it'll be interesting to see how these two teams handle playing potentially with short benches. So Bulldogs and Polar Bears to get the conference season started here in the first game of January. We'll take a 3-minute timeout, come back and get you some lineups on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
Keeping you, your families, and your businesses connected in these challenging times is now more important than ever. We here at Lisco are dedicated to continue providing the same local customer service we have over the years. Both your business and home internet and phone service is Lisco's priority. Lisco, your local communications provider. Call me, Megan Daly, at 641-209-5400, 641-209-5400, or visit online at www.lisco.com.
Hi, I'm Rick Johnson, CEO of River Hills Community Health Center, where we've been growing healthy communities for the past 20 years in Ottumwa, Centerville, Richland, and Sigourney.
We recently made some modifications, but we are now back to normal with safety and precaution in mind. All of our clinic locations are open and have returned to regular hours. Appointments are being accepted in all clinics, so call for your appointment today. Remember, River Hills Community Health Center. Diversified services, exceptional health care.
At See First, we believe our members deserve financial solutions unlike any other, where the people make you feel appreciated, where you can find the right tools and products at the right price, where high-tech solutions provide serious convenience, not frustration, and where members are so happy they tell their friends. Thank you, See First members. Together really is better.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
Opa! You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball, the conference opener tonight. Bulldogs on the road at Des Moines North. We know the starting lineup for Joe Vandenberg and your Ottumwa Bulldogs, and it's the same as it was going into break. In the backcourt, 5'5" sophomore Olivia Corum, averaging 3.4 points per game. 5'5" senior Isabel Mellon, averaging 4 points a game. 5'8" senior Chloe Schneckloth, averaging 3.6 points per game. And then up front, 5'10" junior Addison Ransom, averaging 8.2 points per game. And 5'11" senior Ann Guest, also averaging 8.2 points per contest. For Des Moines North, we have not received an official starting lineup, and again, they haven't played a game, so I can't rely on anything in the past. I will tell you that Lafina Campbell should be starting, the 5'2" junior, 12.8 points per game. 5'9" senior Ihari Oromo, dangerous inside scorer, 13.3 points per game. Again, the North averages are from last year, of course. The third starter we expect to see, 5'10" junior Nia Mock, 10.1 points per game. Actually shoots a lot from outside, even though she is the tallest player. And then we'd be speculating on who the other two starters might be. And again, they only have 7 in uniform, but those 3 are the ones that if North's going to win, those 3 are going to carry them. And if Ottumwa can find a way to handle those 3, force them into some turnovers, then the Bulldogs could have a chance tonight. Coach Vandenberg was telling me last month, when we weren't sure if the Des Moines schools were going to be able to play at all this year, that he was really hoping to get a shot at the Metro schedule. Obviously, Des Moines Roosevelt won the conference last year. They're still expected to be very good this year. But he thought that he was pretty evenly matched up with North if his team played its best game. Des Moines East is not what they used to be. Des Moines Lincoln was a team that Coach Vandenberg thought his team matched up well with. And Des Moines Hoover has not been that strong as of late. So especially after that 0-5 start, Coach Vandenberg probably pretty happy that it looks like we're going to get a good portion of the Metro Conference schedule in. Now, we don't know if they'll ever try to make up the games that were lost in December. But looking at this month, before we get to the end of the month, if everything holds COVID-wise, we don't have any outbreaks and having to postpone games, we'll make our annual trip to each of the Des Moines schools before the end of the month. We're at North tonight. We're at Lincoln Friday night. Next Tuesday, we're at East. The following Friday at Des Moines Roosevelt on the 15th, and then on Friday the 22nd at Des Moines Hoover. So hopefully we'll be able to get all of those trips in and get, at least a good portion of the conference schedule played and not have to worry about Ottumwa being a team without a conference this year, which, quite honestly, in the middle of December, there were some legitimate fears that might turn out to be the case, but looks like we'll be okay in that regard. There's about a minute or so left in warm-up time, and I'm not sure if they're going to do a national anthem first or introduce the starting lineups first, so I'm kind of buying a little time here. Obviously, not many fans in the stands. Two family members per player. I do see some of Ottumwa's family members have made the trip up here tonight. Good to see them. Obviously, a lot of you who would normally be at games unable to attend because of the COVID restrictions are just being cautious. And we thank you for tuning in either on the radio, on KBIZ, or on the live video stream. And, last year when we started this video stream, obviously it was another service we could provide. I never thought it would end up being something that would help people be able to keep track of the games in the middle of a pandemic. But it's a good thing we have it in place. We didn't have to do it up from start. We got hopefully all the kinks out last year. And again, we're very proud to be able to provide that service to Bulldog fans this season. Looks like they're going to introduce the starting lineups first, so hopefully I can get an idea of who is starting for North. That information was not provided to me. Our broadcast perch is up in the balcony here, the second level of bleachers. It's not connected to the floor level. You have to leave the gym and go up a set of stairs to get where we are. Again, North only with 7 players dressed tonight. Ottumwa only has 8. And that makes for a, when you're introduced as a starter, you jump up off the bench out of your chair and you run through a tunnel of your teammates. These are going to be some short tunnels tonight for both these teams. In fact, Coach Vandenberg is helping to form the tunnel for the Bulldogs here because they don't really have anybody else. Let's see, I'm eyeballing the North starters here. Well, that's interesting. They have somebody wearing a 23, and I don't have a 23 on the roster that was provided to me. Annie, this is going to be a fun night. We'll get it figured out, I promise. I'm going to go to the roster that was given here. I probably have to give an ear to the PA announcer to figure out who that might be. They do have a number 12, it looks like she's starting. That would be Destin Swanks, who's new to their varsity team this year. warm-up clock has run out. Oh, I see what we were waiting for. They needed new batteries for the wireless microphone for the public address. Outstanding athletic director here for Des Moines North. Very helpful to us today. He does a little bit of everything. He just brought the batteries to the scorer's table. So hopefully they'll have this microphone working. They were testing it earlier, and it worked earlier. So now they're putting the new batteries in. I'm doing play-by-play of batteries being put into a microphone. Live radio and video, gotta love it. But the hard part there is the indicator as to which side is positive and negative for the battery is really hard to see. All right, they've got it. So anyway, Ottumwa and Des Moines North getting ready for the first conference game of the season. The Bulldog girls wearing their red road jerseys, white trim on the collar, white lettering Ottumwa on the front, white numbers trimmed in silver front and back, white and silver striping down the sides of the red shorts. Des Moines North in the home whites, Kelly green trim, Kelly green numbers. There's some pink and green trim on the white shorts in the north end, on the sides of the white shorts. I'll need to pick out what the front of the jersey says. It could say North, it could say Polar Bears. The court here at Des Moines North has the big green N in the center circle with a block lettering N and then a court colored outline DM for Des Moines North. The area between the three-point lines is kind of a lighter tan, and the paint is a lighter tan, but then the area between the lane and the three-point line on each side is a darker brown. The sidelines and the baseline are black, and white lettering Polar Bears on one side, North High lettering on the other side. The Ottumwa lineup's been announced. They've dimmed the lights here for the North intro. We will right here try to figure out who that fifth starter might be. And the crowd here cheering for them, crowd such as it is. We knew Aharia Roma was starting. Again, she's very good inside, 13.3 points per game. Destiny Swanks, we mentioned, would be starting. Elizabeth Putt, a 5'11" sophomore, is starting. There's Nyamak. Oh wait, 23 is Lafina Campbell. She changed numbers from last year. All right, so it is now time for the national anthem. We'll take a 90-second break and come back. 90 seconds and we're back on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At Dixon's Floors & More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors & More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors & More in Ottumwa.
Keeping you, your families, and your businesses connected in these challenging times is now more important than ever. We here at Lisco are dedicated to continue providing the same local customer service we have over the years. Both your business and home internet and phone service is Lisco's priority. Lisco, your local communications provider. Call me, Megan Daly, at 641-209-5400, 641-209-5400, or visit online at www.lisco.com.
River Community Credit Union is different from other financial institutions. From the safety of your money to who actually owns a credit union. A credit union is a democratic member-owned cooperative. When you join a credit union, you're more than a member. You're an owner, which means you have a say in how your credit union is run. They provide the same products and services as other financial institutions, but are not-for-profit and exist to help people, not to make a profit.
River Community Credit Union, where everybody knows your name.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball on 1240 AM, 102.7 FM KBIZ, the live video stream at ottumwaradio.com. Good evening once again, everybody. Jason Van Arkel with you from Des Moines North tonight. Annie Argo is our on-site video producer, and Brandon Drew, the radio producer, back at the KBIZ studios. Bulldogs at Des Moines North. We sorted out, I think, the confusion for the North starters. Lafina Campbell changed numbers to 23. Haria Romo, Elizabeth Putt, Destiny Swanks, and Nia Mock, the 5 on the floor. And Guest will jump it up against Oromo. The tip controlled by Ottumwa. The Bulldogs move left to right as we look at it here in the opening half. And after the tip, there's a whistle. And Olivia Corum was trying to indicate to the official the cover for the hole for the volleyball net had come loose. Official stops play and fixes it. Now Ottumwa inbounds at midcourt and comes to Mellon, and here we go. Mellon between the circles, picked up her dribble, bounced it high on the right side to Ransom. Free throw line, dribbles in, lost it off her foot, picked up by North. Swanks, long pass up ahead and off the foot of Elizabeth Putt and out of bounds. A 5'11" sophomore unable to control it, and North gives it right back to OHS. Corum trying to get across the timeline, defended by Campbell. Now top of the key, lob it underneath, too tall for Guest and out of bounds. Well, 3 possessions combined, 3 turnovers. Now Lafina Campbell, the 5'2" junior. Dribbles through the timeline, throws it right side for Nia Mock. Mock back up top, Bulldogs in the zone. To the right side for Putt, who's a pretty good three-point shooter. Up top to Campbell, left side, Swanks a 3 on the way and hit it. Destiny Swanks gives North a 3-0 lead. Corum across the timeline. The sophomore goes to the right side, hands off to Schneckloff. North in a man-to-man. Up top to Ann Guest. Dribbles up, kicks it on the wing to Corum. Up top to Ransom. Shot fake. Trying to drive in the lane. Puts up a runner off the glass too strong. The weak side rebound by Guest. And she's fouled as she goes back up. Ann Guest will shoot 2. Foul is on Haria Romo. If you're Ottumwa, getting a Romo in foul trouble would be a good idea. And Guest at the line, 67% on the season. The senior's first free throw is good. And the Bulldogs are on the board. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Josh Brenda and the team at Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home. 6:40 on the clock, opening quarter. And the second free throw rattles home. So Ottumwa back within 1 at 3-2. Campbell racing into the front court. Pulls up left side, crosses over to the free throw line, kick it right side for Putt to the wing for Nia Mock, and her 3 is good. She shoots a lot of them and hits just under 30%. North has hit a couple of 3s. They're up 6-2. Corum to the right wing. Hands off to Schneckloff. Chloe brings it back up top, left side to Mellon. Mellon to the free throw line, Ransom down the lane. They call her for a travel. 6:11 on the clock, opening quarter. Ottumwa trailing North 6-2. Again, Campbell across the timeline between the circles. Right side for Putt, up top to Swanks, left side to Campbell again. Bulldogs kind of packing that zone in. Ball goes up top for Putt. Right side Swanks. Skip pass left side to Campbell. Inside the three-point line, launches a long 2. No good. Long rebound to Corum. Bulldogs bring it back the other way, trailing by 4. 5:40 on the clock. Guest between the circles, left side for Mellon. Looks underneath, nothing there. Try to throw it in the lane, threw it away. Picked off by Campbell, racing down to the other end. Mellon to contest, the runner is good. Little floater at the right hand by Lafina Campbell, and North leads 8-2. Ottumwa cannot afford to throw the ball away like that. Corum into the front court, left side. Nice move to get away from Campbell, goes right side to Mellon. Down to the baseline, got around her defender, and a collision, and she went down to her knees, and they call a travel. And Ottumwa can't believe it, as Oromo came over and bodied her to the ground, and they didn't give her a second foul. They called a travel. Campbell between the circles for North, throws it right side for Putt. Back up top, Campbell. Left side Swanks, a quick three on the way, no good, with the rebound to Mock underneath and a foul on the floor on Ottumwa. That is on Isabel Mellon, her first of the game on OHS. 4:55 on the clock. Ottumwa down 8-2. Inbounds goes all the way up top to Mock. Right side to Pruitt, her three, no good. Oromo the rebound, the putback no, and the rebound tipped to Mellon. Bulldogs need to get something going offensively. And a lob right side to Corum, get it up top to Guest. Dribbles in, kicks it left wing to Schneckloff. Guarded closely up there, backs away on the dribble, picked up the dribble, wanting to go underneath. And a 5-second call as Schneckloff never got rid of the ball. Schneckloff was determined to get it down to Guest underneath, but the pass was never there, and Chloe never reversed the ball. Swanks with the left wing for North, up top to Campbell. Shot fake, dribbles down the lane, kicks it right corner. Mock a three on the way, air ball. But Oromo got the rebound, missed the putback. Swanks the rebound, missed the putback. Oromo gets that rebound and gets fouled. Ottumwa's getting beat on the boards right now. That's on Olivia Corum, her first, and that will send Aharia Oromo to the line to shoot two. Oromo only 52% last year, a senior this year. They list her at 5'9". She looks taller to me. First free throw short off the front of the rim, no good. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Community First Credit Union with 17 locations to serve you. 4:28 on the clock, first quarter. Second free throw short, and a good box out and rebound by Mellon. Mellon right side, and couldn't come to a jump stop, got called for travel. Ottumwa just has the turnover bug here in the opening quarter. And they trail 8-2. We'll bring it back the other way. Bulldogs showing a 1-2-2 kind of zone. North's only hit 3 shots, just 2 of them threes. Lob into the high post to Oromo, turnaround jumper, got the roll from 9 feet. Oromo has her first points, and North leads 10-2. Schneckloff between the circles on the left. Brings it back around a pick to the right, down the lane, little runner, short, got her own rebound, up and under move. Couldn't get the second effort to go, but drew the foul, and Chloe Schneckloff will shoot 2. That might be on Oromo. If that is, that's her second. That is the second on Aharia Oromo, and that could be big. Schneckloff at the line, 0 of 2 on the season. First one up, and 2 strong. Subs for both teams. Josie Lemon's in for Ottumwa, replacing Ann Guest. Oromo has to sit for North, and Jayleah Benson, a 5'7" sophomore, checks in. Schneckloff trying to get her first point of the night. 3:56 on the clock here. First quarter, Bulldogs down 10-2. Puts it up. A little too strong again. Rebound tapped out of bounds. And it stays with Ottumwa. Schneckloff to inbound. Bulldogs stack up on the right elbow and then break out. The inbounds goes up top to Corum. And try to go right side to Mellon, who is cutting in, and Ottumwa turns it over again. Ball thrown out of bounds. Timeout, Ottumwa, 3:54 on the clock. Down 10-2, back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Basketball brought to you by Cole Palace Cafe and Books on West Main Street in Ottumwa by the Train Depot. offering an array of coffee beverages. They also serve breakfast, and they have homemade soups, salads, and sandwiches for lunch. Like and follow them on Facebook. 3:54 to go, opening quarter. Your Ottumwa girls still trailing Des Moines North 10-2. Lafina Campbell will walk it across the timeline. Take it over to the left side. She told Destiny Swanks go up top, and Swanks gave her a funny look. And now Campbell backs it up all the way to midcourt, and almost looks like North wants to play keep away. Now they swing it over right side to Swanks. Up top to Pruitt, left wing to Campbell. Campbell backing away from Corum. Campbell throws it back up top to Pruitt. Right wing to Swanks. Back up top. Pruitt, right wing, Swanks again. Shot fake and a dribble in. Kicks it to the corner to Mock. Out to the wing to Pruitt. 3 on the way. Good, man. First bucket of the game for Elizabeth Pruitt. It's a 3-pointer, and Ottumwa's down 13-2. Inbounds under pressure goes to Corum. Get it back to Schneckloth, and she brings it across the timeline. Guarded by Pruitt, and Pruitt has about 3 inches on her at 5'11". Schneckloth to the right side. Down to the block for Ransom. Turnaround in the lane, off the glass too strong. Rebound pulled in by Mock. Up ahead to Campbell. North wants to run. Campbell, top of the key, hesitation. Pull-up jumper from outside the lane, no good. Not a good shot. Rebound to Josie Lemons. 2.5 to go first quarter. Bulldogs down 13-2. Schneckloth. Pass deflected, tried to get it over to Ransom, and it tipped off Ransom's hand secondly and went out of bounds off Ottumwa. Bulldogs turn it over again. Campbell into the front court. Pull up long 3-pointer, short off the rim with the long rebound out to the corner to Pruitt. Back to Campbell, shot fake, drive in the lane, little floater, lost the ball, but a foul called on Ottumwa. Josie Lemons picks up her first. Team foul number 3. Lafina Campbell to the line. She was 63% from the line a year ago. 2:06 on the clock, opening quarter. First one is up and good. 3 subs for Ottumwa here. Ann Guest is back in the game. Zoe Jones comes in for the first time, as does Kennedy Hugan. Second free throw for Campbell, good, got them both. She has 4 points, and North leads at 15-2. Schneckloth across the timeline. Dribbles down to the baseline right side, backs it out, keeps the dribble for now gets it up top to Jones. Zoe down underneath the Guest, runner off the glass, no, rebound knocked in the lane, picked up by Jones on the floor, but then the loose ball is tipped to Campbell. Campbell races the other way, Schneckloth tries to slow her down, pull up floater in the lane, good for Campbell, and it is 17-2. Schneckloth trying to get in, she can run the baseline, and she's not, but she gets it into Jones. Campbell was kind of running a 1-player press there. Now Schneckloth into the front court, minute 25 on the clock. Right side to Jones. Zoe drives right around Campbell, goes in, lay it up. Oh, in and out, but she'll draw the foul and shoot 2. Zoe Jones just blew right by Campbell. And then the foul is on Elizabeth Pruitt, her first. Jones at the line, 0 for 2 on the young season. First free throw here, left it short. Ottumwa still doesn't have a field goal. They have 2 free throws made. They trail 17-2. Second free throw, good. Zoe Jones has her first point of the season, and it's 17-3. Campbell racing into the front court, left side, and a quick 3 on the way by Mock is good. Boy, North is just on fire from 3. You wouldn't expect this for a team that hadn't played a game yet this year. 20-3. Schneckloth between the circles, around a pick by Jones, right side goes in the corner, and by Lemons, and a 3 on the way by Jones, no good. Lemons fighting for the rebound, rips it away, takes it back up off the glass and good. So Josie Lemons set the initial pick, then got the rebound, and finally got Ottumwa a field goal. It's 20-5. Campbell, skip it, right corner for Mock, to the wing, Pruitt up top, Campbell, fakes a pass, now back to Pruitt, another 3 on the way. That's too strong with the long rebound. Pulled down by Mock. Might have gotten away with the travel. Up top to Campbell. Drives in the lane. Floater good. 22-5. 23 seconds to go in the quarter. Schneckloff between the circles. Dribbles right side, and a reach-in foul will be called on Destiny Swanks. Her first, team foul number 4. Ottumwa inbounding with 14 seconds to go. Zoe Jones up top, high on the right side to Schneckloff. Down to 10 seconds. Down to 6. Chloe's got to go. Down to 4, around a pick. Chloe driving in, puts up the little runner off the glass, no good at the buzzer. 22-5, back in 1 minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is how we Sonic.
Engage, educate, and empower every student every day. Ottumwa School. Building relationships, foundations for success. Helping every student to achieve their best. Engage, educate, and empower every student every day. Ottumwa Schools.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Start of the second quarter, and a tough start tonight for your Ottumwa girls. They trail here at Des Moines North 22-5. North has the ball. Campbell takes the inbounds up high and goes on the right wing to Elizabeth Poot. Right back to Campbell, right back to Poot, right back up top to Campbell. Lob to the free throw line, Nia Mock. Kick it left side, deflected, but in the hands of Swanks. To Campbell on the wing, drives in the lane, puts up another runner, no good. Rebound to Zoe Jones. Schneckloff racing the other way. Slows up on the wing, lobs it to the other baseline for Hugan. One dribble, got double team, kick it out to Guestno, up top to Schneckloff, to the corner Hugan. 3 on the way from the left side, no good, rebound. Swanks lost it. Lemons tried to save it, but it went into the hands of North. Now Campbell back the other way, right side, pull up 3 and knocked it down. Boy, Lafina Campbell has 11 and North leads at 25-5. Schneckloff the other way, left corner to Hugan. Skip pass, right corner, too tall for Zoe Jones, out of bounds. A couple of subs for Ottumwa. Addison Ransom and Olivia Corum check back in. North wants a 30-second timeout. We're back in 30 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free, no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Out of the timeout, North with the ball, leading Ottumwa 25-5, 6:50 to go second quarter. On the left side, Destiny Swanks. Up top, Lafina Campbell. Back to Swanks left wing, launches a 3, airballs it, it goes. Oh no, it's saved by Hugan. And Ottumwa brings it back the other way. Corum through the midcourt circle. Skip pass left corner to Hugan. Hugan brings it to the wing, now fires right baseline to Corum, out to the wing to Guest. And back left wing to Hugan. Shot fake. Oh, they called that a travel. She didn't Her foot didn't leave the floor. It's not a travel. You can raise up if your foot doesn't leave the floor. I hate that call, and I've been saying that for years. But it's another Ottumwa turnover. Campbell back the other way to the right wing for Poot. Back up top, Lafina Campbell. Elizabeth Poot now again on the right wing. Back to Campbell, standing on the volleyball line. Let's give it right corner, a timeout North. Their head coach Haywood Boston didn't like what they were doing. 6:11 to go until halftime. We're back in 30 seconds on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Community First Credit Union, we see how important it is to be the kind of financial partner you can depend on, no matter what. We see that you have plans, goals, hopes, and dreams. We see you need banking tools that are real-time and bankers that are real people. At See First, we see all of these things because at See First, we see you.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Six minutes, 11 seconds to go, second quarter. Ottumwa trailing Des Moines North in our girls game tonight, 25-5. Obviously, if you've paid attention to Ottumwa hoops over the years, you know that North having a big lead on Ottumwa is pretty much unheard of, but this is a much different North program last year and this year than it has been. Although, as soon as I say that, North, out of their own timeout, throws it away into the Ottumwa bench. Maybe I should try the announcer's jinx on the other team more often. So the Bulldogs back the other way. Mellon with the ball between the circles. Isabel goes left. Picked up her dribble. Needs some help. Gets it up high on the left side to Lemons. Up top to Guest. Against the zone. Lob it to the corner for Corum left side. Kicked it on the wing to Lemons. Josie with a drive. Spins down the lane. Little runner. Got fouled. Josie Lemons will shoot two. Well, Lemons has brought some energy off the bench. Has the only Ottumwa field goal so far. Foul is on Elizabeth Poot. That's her second. So now two Polar Bears with two fouls each. Josie's first free throw rattles home. She's now 6 of 10 from the line on the season. Or did they wipe that off? Nope, they put it on the board. I heard a whistle. Second free throw too strong, and the rebound to Poot. 25-6. Campbell crossing over, trying to drive. Bulldogs good defense, forcing her back out. Skip pass left side for Nia Mock. Mock driving baseline, kick to the corner. Quick three in the way by Benson is off the side of the backboard, no good, and the rebound to Isabel Mellon. Racing into the front court, guarded by Campbell left side. Picked up her dribble, gets it up top to Ransom. Ransom underneath to a cutting Lemons. Hands it off to Ransom, puts it up, too strong underneath, and the rebound pulled in by Poot. Decent idea that time, but couldn't get a good angle on the layup try. Now Campbell will walk it into the front court. 5:10 to go until halftime. Ottumwa down 19. Campbell on the left wing trying to direct traffic. Skips it right side for Poot. Into the corner, Benson. Benson back out to the wing, up top to Campbell. Three on the way, top of the key, no good. Rebound battled for underneath. We get a held ball, and the arrow will favor Ottumwa. Bulldogs are giving up a few inches inside in terms of height, especially to the 5'11 Elizabeth Poot and the 5'10 Nia Mock. Ottumwa trying to get it inbound. Campbell again, that one-player pressure, but Schneckloth comes to rescue it. Brings it across the timeline between the circles, takes it over towards the right side. Looking for the backdoor cut, it wasn't there. Now got it up top to Ransom. Back to the right side, Schneckloth, the three on the way, a little too strong. Rebound on the weak side to Nia Mock. Campbell into the front court, long pass up ahead to Swanks, left side of the lane. Tried to take it in, stumbled, and got called for traveling. 4:28 to go until the half. Gaharia Romo will come back in for North, playing with two fouls. Their leading scorer from a year ago picked up those two early fouls and has been sitting for about 8 minutes worth of playing time. Schneckloth into the front court right side, drives all the way in the lane, puts up the runner, no. Guest the rebound and the putback good. No, Ottumwa is forcing the issue that time, and Ann Guest gets the putback, 25-8. Ottumwa's still down pretty big, but North has only scored 3 points this quarter as we near the halfway point at 4:05. Up top, Campbell again. Lob it left corner for Mock. Underneath to Oromo. Turnaround too strong. And the rebound was in the hands of Mellon. It got slapped out of her hands from behind by Benson. Went out of bounds. It will stay with Ottumwa. Really thought Jalea Benson should have been called for a foul. She just slapped Mellon on both hands and no call. Mellon into the front court between the circles. Takes it over to the right side. Into the lane for Guest. Kick out left wing. Schneckloth, 3 on the way. A little too strong. Oh, the weak side rebound off Mellon's hands and into Campbell. Racing into the front court. Schneckloth trying to slow her down. Euro step. Couldn't get the layup to go, but drew the foul. Was that Schneckloth, or there was another red jersey racing in late to try to help? It was Olivia Corum who was hustling in there, but Olivia picked up her second foul. Campbell at the line, 2 for 2 on the night, 11 points in the game. First free throw here is good. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Dr. Dwayne Petrito and the team at Petrito Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. Call today for an appointment and get a smile that lasts a lifetime. Second free throw also good for Campbell. 27-8. Bulldogs have played better this quarter. They just got so blitzed in the first quarter by North. It's a long way back. Schneckloth driving right baseline, feeds it underneath the Guest. Turn around in the lane with the left hand off the glass. Sits on the back of the iron and then falls through. And Guest has her second bucket. 6 points in the game, 27-10. Up top is Poot to the right wing. Mock back to Poot, left side Campbell. Campbell backing away from Corum. Down to the corner, Benson. A shot fake and tried to drive around Guest and got bumped by Ann. That'll be the first foul on Ann Guest, team foul number 5. 2 subs for Ottumwa, Zoe Jones and Josie Lemons return, replacing Corum and Ransom. Poot will throw the inbounds pass from the Ottumwa bench, goes left wing to Campbell, shoots a quick 3, no good. Long rebound, run down. It was run down in the corner, looked like by Mock. Lemons slapped it, apparently off of Mock and out of bounds, and the official says red ball, so the ball goes back to Ottumwa under 3 minutes to go until halftime. Down 27-10. Lob pass, right corner from Ellen, a leaping catch. Dribbles into the lane, little left-handed runner, no good, and Guest saves the rebound. It went off of Zoe Jones and deflected to Oromo. Now here comes Campbell into the front court. Down the lane, nearly lost the dribble. Good defense by Schneckloth. Makes her back it all the way out. Now they fire underneath. They left Oromo wide open, laid it in and drew the foul. Boy, Ottumwa did everything right until Campbell backed it out, and then both defenders followed Campbell back out to the three-point line. So Oromo wide open, got fouled by Lemons, who was trying to come over late to help. And the free throw got the roll. 5 in the game for Oromo. 2 fouls now on Lemons, and it's 30-10. 2.5 to go until halftime. Schneckloth between the circles. Nearly lost the dribble. Now gets it underneath the Lemons. Turn around in the lane and got fouled on the floor. Push off on North. It's team foul number 6. Let's see who they called it on. Might have been on Mock. That is the first one on Mock. 2:19 on the clock. Each team with 6 fouls, so the next one by either team will put the other in the bonus. Inbound underneath the Guest. Turn one way, back the other, got it off the glass and good over Oromo. Good move by Ann Guest. She has 8 points, 30-12. The front court is Campbell. High on the left side. Schneckloth shadowing her, brings it to the wing. Jones picks her up, now into the lane. Pass across the lane is deflected, but a foul on Ottumwa where they fouled Campbell. She was passing, and that'll be a 1-and-1, and that is the 3rd foul on Josie Lemons. Lemons will check out, Addison Ransom back in. Campbell at the line, 4 for 4 on the night, shooting a 1-and-1 here. Puts it up, knocked it down. One more free throw here coming for the junior. 31-12. Second free throw, got them both. 32-12. Schneckloth into the front court. Campbell poked it away from midcourt. Takes it down, lays it in. Campbell's been waiting to do that all game, and at times Schneckloth wasn't careful enough with the ball. Now Chloe right side got around Campbell, kick it in the corner. Zoe Jones, a three on the way, partially blocked. Rebound weak side, rescued by Mellon though. Brings it out with a minute 33, gets it to Guest up top. Right side to Schneckloth, she'll try a three. Off the rim, no. Long rebound in the corner. Jones wins the battle. She beats Swanks to the ball. Pass deflected, but rescued by Mellon up top. Gets it to Schneckloth, left side for Guest. Driving on Aromo in the lane. A lot of contact, a whistle and a foul. As Guest hit the deck, she'll go to the free throw line, and Aharia Aromo just picked up her third foul. So Guest, who is 2 for 2 from the line tonight, will shoot two more here with a minute 17 to go until halftime. Senior takes her time, puts it up, and a little too strong. Romo will check out for North, and Elizabeth Poot is back in. One more free throw here for Ann Guest. Ann puts it up, knocks that one down. She has 9 in the game. Ottumwa trailing 34-13. Campbell cross over the top of the key, down the lane, little floater good. Boy, Ottumwa just cannot solve Lafina Campbell right now. She has 19 points in the first half. Left wing Ransom in the front court, a quick three, too strong, rebound deflected out. Swanks has it, got it up ahead to Campbell on the left side. She brings it across the timeline. Pulls up left wing three, no one challenged her, but she missed it. Long rebound though to Benson, kick it out to Mock. Her right wing three is no good. And this time Guest with a good box out, couldn't get the rebound. Jones fighting for it, and they'll call a held ball. The arrow favors North this time. 43.1 seconds on the clock. Campbell will inbound from the L in Polar Bears on that baseline. Lob it to the wing for Swanks. To the free throw line, Mock. Right side on the wing for Poot. A long three on the way, no good. Jones with a good rebound. 35 seconds to go until the half. Mellon into the front court, left side. Picked up by Campbell, throws it right side to Jones. Jones guarded by Swanks. Back to Campbell left side, or pardon me, back to Mellon with Campbell guarding. Now to the corner for Ransom. She drives in, put it up in traffic, counted in the foul. What a move by Addison Ransom. Let's see who the foul is on. It's on Nia Mock, her second, team foul number 8. And Ransom at the line trying to convert the three-point play. 62% from the line on the season. 18.9 seconds on the clock in the half. Free throw is up. It was no good, but they called a late violation on Ransom anyway for stepping on the free throw line, so it didn't matter. North will hold for the final shot here, leading 36-15. 13 seconds. Campbell across the timeline. Marching in place. 7 seconds. Jones out to Garter. 3 seconds. Pull up left wing three. No good. It went off the basket support as time expired. So Ottumwa defended that last play well, and I'm not sure why Campbell waited so long, but at the half, the Bulldogs in a big hole. They trail the Polar Bears 36-15. We'll take 3 minutes, come back, and begin the halftime show on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Our world has changed a lot in a short amount of time, but your health and safety remain our #1 priority. We have the supplies needed and the processes in place to keep you safe. We've implemented visitor restrictions and we are reducing physical contact as much as possible. Patients and employees are required to wear masks for your protection and theirs, and your care team is screened daily. So don't wait to get the care you need. We're here for you today and always.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
Keeping you, your families, and your businesses connected in these challenging times is now more important than ever. We here at Lisco are dedicated to continue providing the same local customer service we have over the years. Both your business and home internet and phone service is Lisco's priority. Lisco, your local communications provider. Call me, Megan Daly, at 641-209-5400, 641-209-5400, or visit online at www.lisco.com.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
We are at halftime. Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ, the conference opener at Des Moines North. And at the half of the girls' game, it's been a tough first half as Ottumwa trails the Polar Bears 36-15. First half scoring and Guest got hot in that second quarter. She has 9 points in the game. Not getting a lot of help. Josie Lemons has 3, Addison Ransom has 2, and Zoe Jones has 1 point. For Des Moines North, what a first half for Lafina Campbell, the junior, with 19 points. Nia Mock has 6. Iharia Romo, who's in foul trouble, has 5. And 3 points each for Elizabeth Poot and Destiny Swanks. Free throw shooting, Ottumwa would like to have been better. They are 5 for 10 from the line. North was pretty good, 7 of 9 in the first half from the charity stripe. Foul issues, Josie Lemons picked up 3 fouls in the first half for Ottumwa. Olivia Coram has 2. For Des Moines North, Iharia Romo has 3 fouls for North. Elizabeth Poot has 2, Nia Mock has 2. So if you're wondering what can Ottumwa do in the second half, well, first off, build on that second quarter. Bulldogs got blitzed in the first quarter, down 22-5. Acquitted themselves better in the second quarter. North still won the quarter, but only by 14-10. Ottumwa managed to cut down on the number of threes that North was hitting. They hit 4 threes in the first quarter, only 1 in the second quarter, and that one was early. So defensively, Ottumwa did a little bit better, but they've got to figure out a way to slow down Campbell, and that's easier said than done. On the offensive end, Ottumwa got to the line a fair amount, and they had their most success when they were able to drive into the lane and either get a good look at the basket from inside the paint or draw contact and get to the line. And the fact that they've got those 3 post players, Romo, Poot, and Mock, all with foul issues, maybe you just keep attacking that and maybe get someone fouled out of the game. Remember, North is only playing with 7 players dressed, but they've only used 6 in the first half. So you could inflict some further foul trouble on them. Perhaps you could, by doing so, kind of take the steam out of their offense on the other end and give yourself a chance to come back. But it's a long road to climb. Ottumwa right now down at the half, 36-15. Bulldog basketball brought to you by Slayton Polaris, your home for the best deals on Polaris Rangers and ATVs. Stop and see them today 8 miles south and west of Pulaski. By Sonic Drive-In, featuring made-to-order American classics, signature menu items, and speedy service from friendly car hops. Cruise on over to Sonic, North 63 next to Walgreens in Ottumwa for the ultimate Sonic experience. And by Lisco, Southeast Iowa's leader in fiber optic telecommunications, Lisco of Fairfield. We'll take 3 minutes, come back, and get you the second half of the girls' game on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
At See First, we believe our members deserve financial solutions unlike any other, where the people make you feel appreciated, where you can find the right tools and products at the right price, where high-tech solutions provide serious convenience, not frustration, and where members are so happy they tell their friends. Thank you, See First members. Together really is better.
Whether you are a player, cheerleader, or coach, your friends at Petrita Orthodontics are cheering for you. We are proud of the students in our area and are happy to support them in their school activities. We want to see you smile on and off the field. If you or your child are in need of orthodontic care, call us for a free, no-obligation appointment. We have many different options available to help your child's bite and smile. Call us today at Petrita Orthodontics in Ottumwa and Oskaloosa. We look forward to making you smile.
Keeping you, your families, and your businesses connected in these challenging times is now more important than ever. We here at Lisco are dedicated to continue providing the same local customer service we have over the years. Both your business and home internet and phone service is Lisco's priority. Lisco, your local communications provider. Call me, Megan Daly, at 641-209-5400, 641-209-5400, or visit online at www.lisco.com.
At Dixon's Floors & More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors & More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors & More in Ottumwa.
River Community Credit Union is different from other financial institutions, from the safety of your money to who actually owns a credit union. A credit union is a democratic member-owned cooperative. When you join a credit union, you're more than a member, you're an owner, which means you have a say in how your credit union is run. They provide the same products and services as other financial institutions, but are not-for-profit and exist to help people, not to make a profit.
River Community Credit Union, where everybody knows your name.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
You're watching Bulldog basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High basketball on KBIZ and on the live video stream, getting ready for the start of the second half. One little sports tidbit from outside basketball. I would call it little, actually. The Heisman Trophy winner announced tonight. As expected, Alabama wide receiver Devante Smith wins the 2020 Heisman Trophy. The senior will certainly go high in the NFL draft later this year and will make some NFL team very happy. And now that the 2020 Heisman race is concluded, allow me to start the 2021 Iowa State running back Brees Hall Heisman campaign. All right, let's get ready for the second half here. Bulldog girls have the ball. They've got a big hole to dig out of, trailing Des Moines North 36-15. Schneckloff, Corum, Mellon, Ransom, Guest, the 5 on the floor for OHS. Campbell, Swanks, Poot, Oromo, and Mock for Des Moines North. Olivia Corum with it between the circles. Throws it on the left wing to Mellon. Mellon tried to go underneath. Tough catch by Ann Guest. Turnaround shot blocked, but Ransom the rebound. Put back block. Got her on rebound again. Put it up, and it went through, but the foul was called on the floor. No shot. And if that's Oromo, that is her 4th. Haria Romo, who was North's leading scorer a year ago, 13.3 points per game, just picked up her 4th foul, and she's going right back to the bench. Jalea Benson takes her place. Ottumwa inbounding the Mellon on the right wing. Brings it up top for Ransom. Ransom over to the left, kicks it to Schneckloff. Schneckloff skip pass right wing to Corum. Corum drives baseline, cut off underneath, but fed it to Guest in the lane, laid it up, no, but a foul. And Ottumwa now will shoot 2. And Nia Mock just got her 3rd. So North is going to have to go deeper into its bench here. I'll tell you about that in a moment. First Guest at the line. 3 for 4 on the night. First one here is no good. And North will bring in Jaleesa Lewis checks in. She was the only North player that hadn't checked in yet. So that's it for North in terms of available players. They've used now all 7. Second free throw, good. LaFina Campbell, not a fan of sportsmanship. She's screaming box out all the way through Ann Guest's free throw stroke, trying to distract her. That clearly wasn't a message to box out, trying to distract, but Guest made the free throw anyway. 36. The scoreboard says 17. I'm not sure Ottumwa should have 17. Thought it would be 16. Anyway, North with it. Lewis up top, right side to Campbell, into the high post for Mock. Lost it on the dribble, and it's taken away by Corum. Corum into the front court, throws it left wing or towards left corner for Schneckloff. Back to the left wing for Corum, a bobble and a catch. Now throw it right side for Mellon. Underneath to an open Ransom, lay it up and in. Addison Ransom with her 2nd bucket. Scoreboard says 36-19. I think they gave Ann Guest an extra point on her made free throw. 6.5 to go 3rd quarter. We'll see if it matters. Campbell dribbles in, now backs it out, throw it up top to Lewis. Lewis back to Campbell at the volleyball line, a shot fake. Now trying to drive in, double team, kick it on the wing to Benson, throws up a set shot 3 off the glass, no good, but Swanks, the rebounder, put back no good, and Ransom with the rebound, and Swanks fouled her from behind. Second foul on Swanks, team foul number 3 on North. 6:10 to go 3rd quarter. Scoreboard says 36-19. Schneckloff, bounce pass right wing to Mellon. Mellon dribbles in, pass through the double team to Ransom, missed the shot, put up. The putback was no good. Rebound tapped out to Mellon. To the wing, Corum, long 2-pointer on the way, no good. And Campbell with the rebound underneath. Now she wants to run into the front court. Center of the circle. Pass deflected, though, out of bounds. Try to kick it left wing for Mock, and Mellon knocked it away. Inbounds comes right back to Campbell, right back to Mock, left corner. Back to Campbell up high on the left side. Jab step, left-handed dribble, triple team, kick it out to Mock in the corner. Out to the wing, Lewis. Lewis up top to Campbell. Campbell had it knocked out of her hands by Schneckloff, but the North guard got it back. Schneckloff guarding her closely out near midcourt. Dribbles left side, staying outside the three-point line all the way to the corner, launches a three, no good. Weak side rebound to Swanks. Corum trying to tie her up and gets the held ball. The arrow will favor North. 5:13 to go here in the third quarter. Ottumwa starting out strong defensively. They've yet to allow a point in this third quarter. Inbounds on the wing to Mock. Back in the corner to Campbell. Shot fake. Baseline drive, pull-up shot from outside the lane is good. Well, you can't let her drive. She's so good with that little floater from about 5 feet. 38-19, 5 minutes to go in the third. Corum goes right, kicks in the corner. Mellon's open for a three, short. Guest came flying in to get the rebound, tied up with Mock. And the arrow will favor Ottumwa this time. And Ann Guest kept that possession. She recognized the shot wasn't going to draw iron and came flying in like a wide receiver leaping for a pass. Inbound to Mellon, left wing. Fires into the lane for Ransom. Kick it out right side to Schneckloff. Three on the way. Count it! Chloe Schneckloff with the three, her first bucket of the game. 38-22. Campbell into the front court. 4:36 on the clock. Over to the right side, picked up by Corum. Now Campbell backs away. Goes it right side to Swanks, a three on the way. Air ball no good. Weak side rebound though to Benson. Kick it out to Lewis. Up top to Mock. Skip it right side to Swanks. Swanks driving in. Called for a travel. Substitution Ottumwa. Josie Lemons back in to replace Ransom. Lemons is playing with 3 fouls. Inbounds comes to Schneckloff. Gets it to Mellon across the timeline right side. Back up top to Chloe in the midcourt circle. Goes right side to Mellon again. Underneath to Lemons, tough catch in the lane, shot no good. Rebound to Mock. And gets it to Campbell, who brings it into the front court, left side. Spins into a double team, tries to dribble around it in the lane, kick it right side to Swanks, and a reach-in foul called on Ottumwa. And that'll be the third on Olivia Corum. First foul of the half on Ottumwa, and that'll get Zoe Jones up off the bench. She's back in for the Bulldogs. North brings back in Elizabeth Poot. And the inbounds is thrown over everybody's head. Mellon runs it down, tries to control it, hands it to Jones. Jones to the other side of the lane for Schneckloff and backs it out. Left alone for a three left side, off the rim, no good. Rebound tapped and controlled by, Jones stole it away from Benson. Got it to Guest. Kick it left wing to Lemons. Up top to Schneckloff, Bulldogs reset. Ottumwa just wanted that one more. Right side to Jones, three on the way. Count it! Zoe Jones from the right wing for three. That's her first three of the season. 38-25. 3:13 to go, third quarter. Campbell around the pick, dribbles up baseline, skip it right side for Swanks, trying to drive on Lemons, lost it. Campbell picked it up, kick it out left side, long two on the way by Benson, an air ball, rebound tapped out to Mellon. Isabel wisely controls it, gets it to Jones, and over to Schneckloff across the timeline right side. Chloe up high on the right, to the corner for Jones. Try to go underneath the Guest, and Mock knocked it out of bounds. It'll stay with Ottumwa. Inbounding from the baseline, 2:47 to go in the third. Schneckloff to inbound, looking underneath. Now goes left side for Jones. Into the lane for Lemons, kick it up top to Mellon. Right side Schneckloff. Three on the way. Too strong, and the rebound to Campbell. Well, that would have cut it to 10. Campbell, long pass, left wing to Poot. Swing it through Mock, back up top to Campbell. Campbell fakes a spin move and backs away, throws it right side for Swanks. To the corner, and now back underneath the Swanks from Benson, missed it, and Guest had the rebound. Swanks knocked her over and took it away, but then fell down, and Swanks got called for a travel. I don't know how that wasn't a foul. Guest will check out, and Addison Ransom back in for Ottumwa. .2:15 on the clock. Ottumwa's within 13. You finish this quarter strong. We'll see what happens in the fourth. Schneckloff to the right side, dribbles all the way down to the baseline, fires underneath to Jones, shot blocked from behind, got it back, tried to kick it up top, pass deflected, now out on the wing to Mellon. Mellon right side to Corum, free throw line jumper, too strong, and the rebound to Swanks. Bulldogs had two players hit the deck, they got to hustle back. Campbell down the lane, crossover, right-handed shot off the glass and good. Bulldogs have been able to slow her drives in this quarter by having players between her and the basket, but that time, with two players falling down trying to get that rebound, Ottumwa was outnumbered, 40-25. Schneckloff right wing. Hands off to Jones in the corner. Zoe, skip pass deflected, goes up top to Mellon. Left side, bounce it to Schneckloff on the wing. A lob underneath for Lemons, little too strong, but Mock knocked it out of bounds. It'll stay with Ottumwa, 1:17 to go in the third. Olivia Corum back in, giving Mellon a quick rest. Still 40-25. Ottumwa down 15. Lob it up top on the inbounds to Corum. Pass left wing to Ransom. Three on the way. Too strong. Jones the rebound. The putback, no. Got her on rebound again. Kick it out to Corum. Right side to Schneckloff. Thought about the three. Passed it up. Up top to Lemons. Underneath to Ransom. Turn around. No, but a whistle and a foul. And Addison Ransom will shoot two. I believe that's on Benson. Jalea Benson. That would only be her first. Team foul number 4 on the Polar Bears. Corum at the line, or pardon me, Ransom at the line. Had a three-point play opportunity earlier in the game, but a lane violation wiped that out. And apparently Nia Mock has a cut on her hand, and so they have to bring Oromo back in. Well, Mock has that attended to, and Oromo's back in with 4 fouls and a minute to go in the third quarter. Finally ready for Ransom's first free throw, and she knocks it down. 40-26. Ransom, the junior, one more free throw, trying to pull Ottumwa a little closer. It's up, in and out, no good, and the rebound pulled in by Poot. Campbell wants to run now, slows it down in midcourt. The Bulldogs are basically saying, let anybody else but Campbell beat us. Schneckloff guarding her up high in the left corner. A lob to Oromo, knocked away. Oromo got it back, but got tied up by Lemons. The arrow will keep it with North. 44.5 seconds to go in the third. Bulldogs with some fire in this second half, though. Campbell will throw the inbounds pass. Now, you've got to watch Campbell after she throws it. She'll go somewhere to try to get open. Inbounds to Oromo, right side of the lane, and got fouled trying to make the catch. And Lemons came out of that exchange limping and also came out of it with the foul. And that's her fourth. And Guest will replace Lemons, 43.1 seconds on the clock. Where the ref handed the ball to Campbell before Guest had gotten in there. Lob in the lane deflected. Swanks came up with it. Shot blocked by Ransom, but a whistle and a foul. And they say Ransom with the body underneath. That's her first. Team foul number 3. Swanks at the line. First varsity free throws of her career. First one up, too strong. And Nia Mock back in to replace Oromo, who managed to avoid committing a foul in the 20 seconds she was in. She's been sitting with 4 fouls most of the quarter. Second free throw by Swanks, no good. But it didn't matter. There's a lane violation on North, so Ottumwa will inbound down 40-26, 40.2 seconds to go in the third quarter. Jones up ahead to Corum across the timeline right side. Dribbles down to the baseline. Tried to get it to Guest at the elbow, stolen away by Campbell. And Guest bumped her on the floor before she got to the shot. So, and Guest picks up her third, but Campbell doesn't get the breakaway bucket or the free throw attempt. I don't think Ann meant to do that, but it's not the worst result in the world here. Campbell lobs it inbounds up top to Mock. Back to the right corner, swings to the baseline, Campbell. Triple team, kick it up top to Poot. Poot drives left side, split defenders, had it stripped out of bounds. It'll stay with North, 18.9 to go in the quarter. Ottumwa trying to keep North from having a momentum-changing play here late in the quarter. Inbound to Mock, hand it back to Campbell, who brings it all the way up top on the left side. And they'll hold for one, you would think. Campbell now between the circles, really in the midcourt circle, left side to Swanks. Three-pointer on the way, no good. Rebound, Swanks got her own rebound, lost the ball out of bounds. Deflected out of bounds by Ottumwa, 1.7 seconds to go. Bulldogs got to watch the lob in the lane here. Don't let them get a lob in the lane with only 1.7. They stack left side. Throw it up top for Mock. Three-pointer from the volleyball line, no good. 40-26. We go to the fourth, back in 1 minute on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Wondering what to have for lunch or supper? Stop in and see Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse. Whether you want amazing Greek food, pasta, salads, sandwiches, fish, chicken, steak, or the best pizza in town, they have what you want. They are always open for carryout, and their full menu is available at mikespizzasteakhouse.com. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for making Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse your favorite restaurant and your favorite pizza place. Proud to support the Ottumwa Bulldogs.
Opa! It's time to experience something new. Like new tech, new options, and new performance upgrades. Polaris gives you the fastest engaging all-wheel drive. The only GPS that lets you plan, track, and share. Ultra-bright LED lights. And exclusive work features you can't get anywhere else. Polaris, think outside.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Start of the fourth quarter, Ottumwa trailing Des Moines North 40-26, with the Bulldogs have closed the gap since halftime. But on their opening possession, Bulldogs tried a post-to-post lob underneath and got caught for 3 seconds in the lane, so they turn it over and miss a chance to get closer than 14 points. North will bring back Aharia Romo to replace Jalea Benson, and Romo back in the game with 4 fouls. She got her fourth foul early in the third quarter. Lafina Campbell's been the difference in this game. She has 23 points, although she had the only 4 points for North in the third quarter. Swanks goes underneath to Romo, missed the shot, and the rebound to Addison Ransom. Boy, a point-blank miss by Romo. Doesn't do that often. And now the Bulldogs back the other way. Zoe Jones right side to Schneckloff. Chloe goes to the left elbow for Guest. Guest down the lane on a drive, runner off the glass, partially blocked, and the rebound to Poot. Here come the Polar Bears. Campbell left side, down the lane. Tried to pass across to Romo. It was deflected. Romo got it, missed the shot, and got her own rebound. Bulldogs wanted a foul, but they're going to get or Bulldogs wanted a travel, I should say, but they'll get a foul on Ottumwa. They called that on Ransom. That's her second, team foul number 5. Campbell inbounding right side to Mock. Quick three on the way, hand in her face, missed it. Rebound to Jones. Well, if Ottumwa could get the offense going a little bit more, they could really make this a game. Schneckloff hit the deck, got bodied by Campbell, no foul. The arrow favors Ottumwa. Oh, now they say the arrow favors North. Ottumwa did get the ball to start the fourth quarter. Isabel Mellon will check back in, replacing Zoe Jones. Well, that's the second time Ottumwa's had a player bumped. Well, third time Ottumwa's had a player bumped to the ground. They didn't bother calling a foul. Left side to Swanks. Down to the baseline, Mock. Mock drives in, kicks it right wing, and a jumper by Poot is good. It's a long 2. Was inside the three-point line. That's Poot's first bucket since the first quarter. She has 5 points, and North leads 42-26. Ransom down the lane on a drive, went up and got fouled. Addison Ransom will shoot 2 on the other end. Who's it on? It is on Destiny Swanks, that's her third. Team foul number 5 on the Polar Bears. Oh, they say she wasn't shooting. That's an interesting call. Schneckloth inbounding. Lob it up top for Mellon. To the right side, Ransom. Shot fake, trying to drive on Poot. Put it up, had it blocked. Rebound to Mock. Gets it ahead to Campbell. Campbell accelerates down the right side. Whips a pass across to Aromo, goes underneath the bucket, reverse layup good, and a foul on Ottumwa. And now North may be finding their footing again after a rough third quarter. And Guest is called for her 4th foul. And Aromo at the line trying to convert a 3-point play. She's 1 for 3 from the line tonight. And she makes that one. 45-26. Mellon into the front court, between the circles. Picked up her dribble, now goes right side for Schneckloth. Chloe brings it back up top. Underneath to Guest. Turn around in the lane with the left hand off the glass, too strong. Rebound to Aromo. Someone's going right at Aromo, trying to get her out of the game with that 5th foul, but it didn't work that time. Campbell up top, right side to Mock, a quick 3. No good, and Mellon runs down the rebound. And got bumped by Campbell as she tried to dribble away. Athena Campbell with her first, team foul number 6 on North. Ottumwa still down 45-26, 5:48 to go. Mellon back the other way. Nia Mock is shaking that hand that got hurt earlier. She's still trying to play through it for North. Guarding Mellon here, picked up her dribble. And a whistle away from the ball on North, and if that's Aromo, she's gone. As she is called for displacement underneath, and Aromo fouls out of the game. Fouls out at the 5:24 mark and finishes with 8 points. Jalea Benson will come back in. That's also team foul number 7 on the Polar Bears, and Ann Guest will shoot a 1-and-1. And 4 for 6 from the line tonight. First free throw is up and good. 45-27, Ann will get one more. She has 11 now in the game, the leading Bulldog scorer so far tonight. Second free throw on the way, and in and out, no good, and the rebound pulled in by Swanks. Campbell into the front court. Wanted to drive through traffic, instead kicked it left wing to Poot, and her 3 is no good. Long rebound goes out of bounds. Mellon just screened North from getting to the corner and let the ball go out of bounds. 5:07 to go. Ottumwa was as close as 13 points. They've trailed by 20 on a couple of occasions. They're down 18 right now, 45-27, 5 minutes to go. Ball goes left side to Schneckloth. Dribbles up top, guarded by Campbell. They wanted the lob to Guest, and Schneckloth decided it wasn't there. Now, Chloe dribbles through the defense, got by 2 defenders, missed the layup, and then went to get her own rebound and got fouled. And Nia Mock just picked up her 4th. Okay, there's 4:46 to go. Mock has 4 fouls. And if she were to foul out, they'd have to put Jaleesa Lewis in there, and North would have no more subs. Swanks has 3 fouls. Schneckloth's first free throw on the 1-on-1, no good, and the rebound pulled in by Poot. Into the front court quickly underneath, and they lose it, and Corum comes up with a loose ball. Now Ottumwa's still fighting. Mellon down the lane, little runner off the glass, too strong. Kind of a wild shot there, and the rebound to Poot. Campbell between the circles. Schneckloth went for the steal. Ball goes left side to Poot. Into the corner, Benson. Underneath to a cutting Poot, who lays it up and in. That was nice ball movement by North. Poot has 7 points, 47-27, Dogs down 20 again. Ball goes right corner to Schneckloth. She'll try a 3. Off the rim, no, and the rebound to Mock, who rips it away from 3 Ottumwa players. Long pass into the front court, left side of the lane, Poot, and got called for a travel. Wasn't sure what to do with it when she caught it. Zoe Jones back in for Ottumwa. She will replace Olivia Corum. 3:54 to go fourth quarter. Jones gets it inbound to Schneckloff. Campbell was threatening pressure, but has now backed off. Schneckloff into the front court. Ottumwa doesn't have time to stand around. Want to go underneath the Guest again. And they get it to her up high above the block. Guest driving in, turnaround in the lane, lost it, but it went right to Ransom. Her shot missed. She got it again, missed. Got it a third time, and finally a foul is called, and Addison Ransom will shoot two. See who the foul was on. That's on Elizabeth Poot. That's her third. 3:29 to go. Ransom at the line, 1 for 2 tonight. Free throw is up and too strong. Again, a shooting foul, so she'll get another. Kennedy Hugan and Josie Lemons back in for Ottumwa here. One more free throw for Ransom. Puts it up, knocked it down. So Ransom hits 1 of 2. She has 6 points, 47-28. Campbell up top. North with a big lead and under 4 minutes to go, but again, they only had 7 players dressed. It's not like they could clear their bench if they wanted to. Benson missed a 3 left side. Mock got the weak side rebound, tried to kick it out, and Hugan stole the pass. But then her pass to Jones went off her hands, and Mock got it back. Left side to Poot. Long three-pointer left wing good. 50-28, and now the inbound's nearly thrown over Schneckloth's head. She rescues it, gets it to midcourt for Lemons. Lemons crosses over, goes right around Mock, takes it all the way in. Jump stop layup, no. Zoe Jones fighting in there for the rebound. It's a held ball on the arrow. Will favor Ottumwa this time. 2:49 to go. Schneckloth to inbound. Lob it up top and stolen by Campbell. 2 on 3. Campbell lost it between her legs, got it back. Lemons right on her. Good defense. Fadeaway jumper from the right side, no good. And the rebound underneath to Ransom. Coach Vandenberg says go. We only have 2.5 minutes left. Ransom hands off to Schneckloth up high on the right. Campbell looks like she's in a bit of distress as the ball goes inside to Ransom. Turnaround in the lane, no good. Zoe Jones a rebound, kick out to Schneckloth. Shot fake, runner in the lane, fouled by Swanks. And Schneckloth will shoot 2. Destiny Swanks with 4 fouls. Team foul number 10. 2:21 to go, so this might be a little too late to matter, but for what it's worth, if Swanks were to get a 5th foul and Mock were to get a 5th foul, North wouldn't be able to have a sub for both of them. They'd have to finish the game with 4 players. Free throw for Schneckloth, good. Chloe had been 0 for 5 on the season before that free throw from the line, but she got that one. Lisa Lewis will check in and replace Swanks, so North will try to prevent having not enough players at the end of the game. And then Haria Romo's already fouled out. Lewis was the only player available on the bench. Second free throw for Schneckloth. Got the roll. Hopefully that'll get her going from the free throw line. She's better than what she's shown. 50-30. Campbell goes up top for Poot. And the clock didn't restart, so the official stops play and says put 2:15 on the clock. And Coach Vandenberg is wondering how it goes from 2:21 to 2:15, if that was how 6 full seconds went on. North inbounds, it goes right side to Poot. Back up high on the right to Campbell. To the right corner for Benson. Lob underneath to Poot. Kicks it out to Campbell. She drives to the elbow. Skip it left wing for Lewis. Her shot is off the rim, no good. The weak side rebound run down by Benson. Try to get back underneath the Poot, who lost it. Benson gets a loose ball out to Campbell. Campbell guarded well by Jones. Pass deflected into the backcourt. Rescued by Mock for North. Now they skip it to the left corner for Poot, to the wing Lewis. Up top for Mock. Back left wing to Lewis. In the corner, Poot again. And towards the corner. Back up top to Mock. Tries a three. Left it short. And it goes out of bounds. Ottumwa gets it back. It took him an extra 2 seconds to blow the whistle and stop the clock there. The ball was bouncing out of bounds on the baseline and nobody was doing anything. 50-30, Ottumwa down 20, under a minute and a half to go. Schneckloth to the right side. Dribbles down to the corner. She's in some trouble, picked up her dribble. Gets it on the wing to a leaping Zoe Jones. Jones trying to direct traffic. Fires underneath, deflected off the hands of Lemons and Hugan. And then Benson could have let it go, and it probably would have been North ball, but she grabbed it and stepped on the sideline, so it's out of bounds to Ottumwa. And the Bulldogs will bring in Corum, Guest, and Mellon for the final 108. Inbounds left wing to Jones. Give it right side to Lemons. Down to the right baseline, Corum. Back out on the wing to Mellon. Up top to Corum. Corum dribbles in the lane, kick it out to Mellon up top. Mellon to the left side on the dribble, into the corner, Jones. Jones around her defender, in the lane, runner, off the rim, no. Guess the rebound. Got fouled, and she'll shoot two with 51.5 to go. Let's see who this one's on. It's on Jalea Benson, only her second. Guest at the line. 5 for 8 in this game. First one here is up and good. She has a team high 12 points, 50-31. Second free throw on the way for Ann Guest. It's up and good, got them both. 50-32. Again, if North had a full complement of players, they probably have some subs in right now, but they only have 7 dressed tonight. And they may just try to play keep away here. Mock right side to Poot, back up high on the left to Campbell, to the wing Lewis. She'll shoot a three and make it. And the North bench cheers for their last sub off the bench hitting a three. 53-32. Mellon, a left wing three to answer for Ottumwa, no good. It was on line but short. Campbell the rebound. Campbell racing ahead. It's a 2-on-1. Euro step floater, no good. Rebound to Poot. Tied up underneath by Jones. And the arrow favors North with 8.9 seconds to go. Will North try to get another shot off here or just let time run out? Our head coach Haywood Boston, I could hear him say we don't need a shot. Inbound is up top to Poot. Gets it to Mock. And North will dribble out the clock. The final score, North 53 and Ottumwa 32. We will take 3 minutes, come back, and get you the game totals on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
It's time to experience something new. Like new tech, new options, and new performance upgrades. Polaris gives you the fastest engaging all-wheel drive. The only GPS that lets you plan, track, and share. Ultra bright LED lights. And exclusive work features you can't get anywhere else. Polaris. Think outside.
Stop into Slayton Polaris, located 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
At Community First Credit Union, we see how important it is to be the kind of financial partner you can depend on, no matter what. We see that you have plans, goals, hopes, and dreams. We see you need banking tools that are real-time and bankers that are real people. At See First, we see all of these things because at See First, We see you.
Engage, educate, and empower every student every day. Ottumwa School. Building relationships, foundations for success. Helping every student to achieve their best. Engage, educate, and empower every student every day. Ottumwa Schools.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
I'm Mark Frimeware, owner of Champion Bowl. Winter got you feeling cooped up? Break out and come to Champion Bowl. We have a full bar and a great menu. Hang out in the lounge. Let us cook for you. Celebrate birthdays and special events. Call us at 682-8005 to help set up your next big event. We look forward to seeing you at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa, where bowling is fun. Open every day at 10 and at noon on Sunday. Follow us on Facebook for specials and events.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Basketball on KBIZ and on the live video stream, brought to you tonight by Family First Chiropractic, West 2nd Street in Ottumwa, delivering an elevated level of holistic care for the entire family, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure their clients receive the best results as fast as possible. Family First Chiropractic. By Mike and his team at Mike's Pizza and Steakhouse in Ottumwa. Thank you, Southern Iowa, for voting them as your favorite restaurant and pizza place. Proud to support the Bulldogs. And by Mark and the team at Champion Bowl in Ottumwa. Stop in and see the new improvements. Champion Bowl, where bowling is fun. Our girls' game in the books here at Des Moines North, and Ottumwa falls to the Polar Bears 53-32. Really, the first quarter was the difference. The Bulldogs are outscored 22-5 in that opening quarter, and the quarter scores the rest of the way fairly competitive. The Bulldogs were down by 17 at the end of one. They end up losing by 21, so only a 4-point differential over the final three quarters, but that first quarter was really the difference. Scoring for Ottumwa, and Guest had a good night, a team-high 13 points. Addison Ransom had 6, Chloe Schneckloth had 5, Zoe Jones had 4, and Josie Lemons had 3. For Des Moines North, it was a huge night for Lafina Campbell, 23 points. Elizabeth Poot added 10, 8 for Aharia Romo, 6 for Nia Mock, 3 points for Destiny Swanks, and 3 points for Jaleesa Lewis. Free throws in the game. Ottumwa got better in the second half, 8 of 12 in the second half, and so they finished the game at 13 for 22, while Des Moines North was 8 of 10 from the charity stripe. But Ottumwa falls to 0-6. They're 0-1 in the Metro. North 1-0 and 1-0 in Metro Conference play. Here at North, they have actually cleared the gym of fans, and they're sanitizing the bleachers. And then afterwards, they will let the fans in for the boys' game. So they are taking the COVID-19 pandemic very seriously here at North, and that means we have a little bit of extra time before we'll get to the boys' game tonight. So right now what we'll do is take a 3-minute timeout, and when we get back, we'll start taking a look at that boys' matchup between Ottumwa and Des Moines North. And that's coming your way after this 3-minute break on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union, where it feels like home.
Whole Palace Cafe and Books invites you to stop in and try their real, not fast, fresh, never frozen, made in-house menu, which is sure to satisfy. Start your day with their fresh brewed coffee or one of their specialty drinks and a delicious breakfast. Stop in for a cup of one of their homemade soups, a sandwich, or salad for lunch. Don't forget dessert. At Cole Palace Cafe and Books, your purchases help our neighbors with disabilities learn valuable job skills. Check out their gently used books while you wait. That's Cole Palace Cafe and Books at 226 West Main Street, Ottumwa.
Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
Our world has changed a lot in a short amount of time, but your health and safety remain our #1 priority. We have the supplies needed and the processes in place to keep you safe. We've implemented visitor restrictions and we are reducing physical contact as much as possible. Patients and employees are required to wear masks for your protection and theirs, and your care team is screened daily. So don't wait to get the care you need. We're here for you today and always.
At Dixon's Floors & More, we don't mind being different, as long as the difference is better. With hundreds of brands to choose from, including the largest manufacturers in the industry, we transform the volume of products we carry into lower prices for you. Don't start your project without starting at Dixon's Floors & More.
Mention you saw this video and receive 5% off your entire purchase at Dixon's Floors & More in Ottumwa.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
You're watching Bulldog Basketball on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Ottumwa High Basketball, 1240 AM, 102.7 FM, KBIZ, the live video stream at ottumwaradio.com. Bulldogs at Des Moines North. Our girls game in the books. North won it 53-32. Jason Van Arkel with you tonight from the gym at Des Moines North as we get ready for the boys matchup. And obviously, like the girls matchup, hard to say what we'll see out of Des Moines North because they haven't played a game yet this year. However, the North girls team had 3 returning stars, and we kind of had an idea what they could do, and they certainly at times did it in that game. North is a bit of a different story on the boys' side. First, of course, we'll look at the Bulldogs. 4-2, won 3 straight going into winter break. And for those last 2 games against Oskaloosa and Pella Christian, the Bulldogs had their full roster available for the first time all season. However, they do not quite have their full roster available tonight. Matt Gravy, who's started at times, but his role right now for this team when everybody's around is first man off the bench. He is out tonight. He's just coming out of a COVID-related quarantine, so while he would be technically eligible to play tonight, he did not practice through winter break, and so he's not ready to go yet tonight. We'll see what his status is when we get to the Friday game at Des Moines Lincoln. However, everybody else who normally plays should be able to play tonight. Trey Swartz, speaking of being able to play, he came back for the last 2 games after he had actually tested positive for COVID-19. And those 2 games against Oski and Pella Christian, he was playing his way back into shape. He wasn't at his peak, but he's had the winter break to get his stamina back. And you would think Trey Swartz would be at his best tonight. And the last time we were here a year ago, or a season ago, on December 20th, 2019, pardon me, Ottumwa lost the game, but Swartz scored a school record 42 points in that contest. And so now he's back at the scene of the crime, so to speak, where he single-handedly really kept Ottumwa in that game all the way to the end, and just the Bulldogs ran out of time. But he should have a little bit more help this year, especially in the form of Adam Greiner. Greiner averaging 11.8 points per game, and he's really developed into Ottumwa's second scoring option. And Greiner could have himself another big game tonight, especially if North, remembering what happened to him last year, spends a lot of time concentrating on Swartz. North, on the other hand, well, here's what we do know. Taylor Phipps, our head coach, is in his second season. He took over last year for the departing Chad Ryan, and North slumped off from where they'd been. North had averaged over 18 wins a season for the previous 4 seasons, but last year they were only 12-11. And they're missing some players this year. Not only did they graduate several key seniors, but their top scorer from last year was Malik Allen, a junior. He averaged over 26 points a game. Allen is spending his senior season at Waukee. Their third leading scorer, Manny Austin, had come to North from Des Moines Hoover. Well, Manny Austin has gone back to Des Moines Hoover this year. So North is missing its number 1 and number 3 leading scorers from last season. They do still have DeAndre Taylor, who had 19.2 points a game a year ago. But North is having to fill some pretty big shoes. And we're really not sure how they're going to do it because, again, because of being in virtual learning in December, they haven't played a game yet. Their front court very inexperienced. They have 6 players on the roster that were there last year, and all of them are 6 foot or shorter. So that front court for North. And just looking at the floor, we didn't even get a full roster for North. They got a couple of bigger guys, but in terms of experience, they are lacking as they begin their season tonight. All right, still more to come as we get you ready for the boys' matchup between Ottumwa and Des Moines North. We'll take a 3-minute timeout and return on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
It's time to choose the credit union with a new perspective. At Meridian Credit Union, we don't just see member profiles. We see people. People with goals. People who want to save more. People that we can help. That's why we offer financial services convenient to you. Great loan rates, online banking with bill pay, mobile banking, and credit cards. Join the many satisfied Meridian members today. See how our perspective can help you.
Meridian Credit Union.